because I diarrhea.
Fuck. Never tell me, huh? Okay, shh. We're live with your Nakshi Day.
New background, guys. 라이브 제목 해피 추
Back. Oh, yeah, Yomna.
안녕하세요,
바로
영나. 역시
와.
바로 접속.
Oh my god, wait, what time is it? I know, it's -7. So that is 10 p.m. Wait, 7, that's 10 p.m. And then, yeah, currently 10 p.m. in your place. Alright, perfect timing then.
승우 안녕.
Hello.
Everyone, hello. We'll start in 5 minutes. 5분 후에 시작하겠습니다. 오늘도 텐션 팍팍 올려서 시작해 볼까요?
I need to send this to some people. Yoshi, see, I told you, quick math.
He's pretending that he cares.
Come on.
Like he's always like this.
수락 잘하지. Oh my god. Good to see some people coming in.
Yeah.
T Freezy, what is up? Oh, T Freezy's gone.
5분 뒤에 들어와야겠네. Yes. 5분 후에 오세요.
Yep.
Like we'll wait for others to join us and then start in 5 minutes.
Yes. 맞아요.
Yes. Going live on Insta and YouTube. Because like we're big star.
The amount of views.
Yes. 영성이 형 안녕. 오랜만이야. 안녕하세요.
Yomna, call everyone in the tukbang. Ask them to come. Today we're going to talk about Chuseok.
Yes, 오늘은 추석에 관해서 얘기해 보겠습니다. 한국의 추석.
Always thankful for Choi Haram coming in. Yeah, so we'll just wait for a bunch of other foreigners and Koreans to come in. I was supposed to make a post on Instagram about this, but I forgot.
Because he was playing League of Legends with someone. Yeah, without me.
Don't have me.
Yeah, he like 인스타로 들어올게 잠만. Okay.
I'll call the rest.
So we're live on Insta and YouTube. 유튜브랑 인스타에서 동시 송출 중입니다. 다들 부를게. 다녀올게. Yes. Come back. 추석 잘 보내. 형도 추석 잘 보내.
I hope you have a happy Chuseok to all the Koreans. I heard that Chuseok is one of the major holidays in Korea. So, where are you going? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, hello, Eve. If you just arrived today, we're going to be talking about Chuseok. Chuseok can be compared to the Mid-Autumn Festival in a lot of other countries, and yeah, we'll talk about that today. Hello, Jin Kim. So yeah, today we're not gonna be talking about the usual topics that we used to do. Instead, we'll talk about this festival.
Yes. So we'll wait for a bit more people to come in to start the live. Yes. How is everyone? I know even in foreign countries, they celebrate because it's also Chinese autumn festival. So how is everyone celebrating? Like their friends, your friends or colleague celebrating for these events?
Maybe I really should have posted something yesterday.
more reasons to hit you.
I know you won't hit me on live. No, if you come back. Oh,
Actually, I would like to know a lot about Chuseok. Yeah, so
maybe there's like a connection.
mm, wow.
Anyway,
So I will wait just a bit more for few more people to.
really?
Oh, maybe it's.
Oh yeah, true though. Like, wait.
Eh?
Give me one sec. Give me one sec.
Oh, is it like
Oh, wait a minute, dude. Rocky Kim.
Oh 씨.
That's why there was no one.
상석재.
They Shamsa right there. All right, everyone on YouTube. Rocky just did the live video on his own private account.
What a cute mistake.
It's alright. It's alright. Okay, let me.
귀엽네. 인스타로 하는 줄 알았네. 인스타로도 하고 있어요. We are also doing on Insta, but I started the live video on my personal account. So
Yeah, sorry, Veronica. Oh my god. we are setting up. We're setting up the video on Instagram now. No wonder there was like his friends came in. Only his friends. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, going live. Yes, now you will see us on Insta as well.
That was really.
There was some cute mistake.
Okay, confirmed.
대해. 리아. 리아.
Oh really? Oh, that's an interesting username.
예.
드디어 yes 들어와요. 5명.
야프리 헬로.
5명이나
안녕하세요.
들어왔네.
벌써 시작하자마자 폭발적인 반응. 시작하자마자 like it's exploding. 와 역시. 오 와우. On
Shit.
fire.
Oh my god, I can't handle this fame, yo. Yo, turn on the fan, rest the fan. Yeah.
So we'll wait. Because of the technical problem, we'll wait a bit more for people to join us. 리아 언니 진짜 이름이야?
Sorry. I'm so ignorant. So 무지.
Hello, 남콜핀.
Yeah.
안녕하세요. Everyone, 안녕하세요.
인사라니.
Yes. So today we'll talk about Chuseok. Our topic is one of the holiday in Korea, Chuseok. I am 사생
I think
팬.
that's true.
Yeah. Of course, Yonna is like our 단골 손님. Hello, Cappuccina. I feel like.
Oh, Miss California is in. Oh, 한솔 언니, hi.
Hey yo, 안녕하세요, 여러분. I see a lot of people are joining us. Soon we will proceed with today's topic, which is Chuseok.
Very important day, very major holiday in Korea. Before we start, I want you guys to guess, when is Chuseok? Which day was Chuseok this week?
Yes. 안녕하세요, 카푸치나.
And if you can give me the lunar calendar date, extra points. You'll get Uri Duri's attention as a prize.
Like heart.
All right.
안녕하세요. Wow, you guys didn't notice me that quick this time. I'm sad.
Oh no.
There are a lot of people, sorry. 언니의 어제부터.
Yeah.
I guess there are quite a lot of people now.
Oh no, Miss California, don't get us wrong. Your name didn't pop up in the chat, so we didn't see you.
Happy Chuseok. So I guess we can start with today's topic. So today we are going to talk about Chuseok. which is one of the biggest holiday in Korea. So there are two main national holiday in Korea. One is Seollal, the Korean Lunar New Year, and the next one is Chuseok, which is Korean Thanksgiving Day. So on Chuseok, everyone is going back to their hometown to visit their family, their relatives, and they gather together and they prepare a lot of food and then do a bit of ritual ceremony. Yeah, depending on the family. And then they would gather around and eat those food together and then enjoy some game and yeah.
Uh, so, so why do Koreans celebrate Chuseok? What's the importance?
So I guess Chuseok is also similar to Thanksgiving Day. Yes, they are mainly celebrating for like they're thanking their ancestors for giving them such a nice year or such a good harvest. And they're also, if the year was not so good for farming or agriculture industry, they are sort of like saying, oh, next year, please give us a good year.
Yeah, so it's generally focused on farming and harvesting, right? Yeah, so like what you mentioned, it's Korean history. A lot of Koreans in the past used to do a lot of farming. So all this good harvest is always means a very good thing to Koreans. So that's why you need to celebrate this event.
Yes.
Another important indicator of Chuseok, which you will always see on Chuseok, is a full moon. And
so that's why Chuseok is following lunar calendar. So according to lunar calendar, they would indicate when is the full moon and when is like not full moon. So Chuseok will always be not like try to be on the full moon on the day where they have full moon. Yes. So there are traditional activities that they do during Chuseok. And one of them is called 강강수월래, which is like people gather around, especially women. They hold their hands together and make a really huge circle, and then they would go around, like rotate, and then sing together, and then look at the full moon. Full moon so romantic.
Romantic couple.
Why do kids or people in general bow in that ceremony? So we prepare. So for families who do ritual ceremony, which is called 차례를 지내다, they would prepare food for their ancestors, and then we think that the ancestor we would be. So there is food in the middle, and all the families would line up in front of the food, and on this other side we thought that the ancestor, the ghost, would come down to visit us and eat those food, and that's why we are bowing to say hello to them or show respect to our ancestors.
I'm not sure if I can show a photo, but
it's okay.
Wait. Yeah, so this is what the 차례 looks like.
Yeah, so the quality is not so good, but that's how the food is displayed. Can you also show it on the YouTube?
My bad.
Yes, so that's how the table would look like. Those that many food are going up on the table. So after giving ritual ceremony to our
is it Wi-Fi?
Oh, can everyone see us? I think there was some glitch on internet connection. So I will say it again. So we will prepare these like a lot of food, and then um Eve as us are ghosts like angels. Uh, we didn't have like concept of angel and demon in Korean like previous dynasty, but we just believe that our ancestor would come down as a ghost. So that's why whenever we do this ritual ceremony, we would either open the door or the gate of the house a little bit so that they can enter.
That's why people's houses doors are opened.
Yeah. During the ritual ceremony.
Right.
So I would say the ancestors come down to look after us. Like technically we are providing the food for them, and they're visiting us to give us some 축복.
Blessings.
Yeah, blessings. So I would say technically they're like angels, like family angels.
I'm not sure if this is true, but I heard that for the food that you put on that table that I showed on my phone, you should put food that your ancestors liked.
These days,
Well, people don't really do that anymore.
technically, the food that you put on the table was very, very strict. You had to put this on this row, this on this row, and then like rice, meat, vegetable, fruit. Like they had all the orders and rules. But these days, some people, because young people are they're flexible, and they think that why can't ancestors eat other food? like, I mean, they could have liked hamburgers or pizzas.
Americano.
Yeah, Americano. So some people are like putting those foods on the table, but some people still believe that that's very like rude. But some people say why not? So I guess even this ritual ceremony, personally, I think even this ritual ceremony needs to change according to the cultural changes. So I think if I have to run a ritual ceremony, I think I would use my ancestors' favorite food.
And also, I heard that there is a reason why the food is arranged like this. I heard that on the first, like, from the very top, the ancestors would start eating the first row, and then second and third and fourth all the way down. So is that why main food tends to be on top and then dessert tends to be at the bottom?
And there are some foods that cannot be on the table, like I think it was garlic, pepper powder, chili powder, and fruit with fur like peach, because they believe that those foods are not ghost friendly. Ghost wouldn't like those foods, so we weren't allowed to put those foods on the table. And Eve asked us, do we believe in ghosts coming down for you, even even if it's not Chuseok? I guess these days people don't really believe on those things that much, but the purpose of Chuseok and those ritual ceremony and everything, I think these days it's more like people take this as a chance for the family to gather around. They meet at least once in a year to say hello, how are you going, check up on them. So I guess the meaning has changed a bit compared to previous dynasties. Can you still cook food with garlic and chili powder? I mean, like, as long as it's not on the table during the ritual ceremony, it's okay. So what we do is, after the ritual ceremony, of course, the food would be left there. So the family who did the ritual ceremony, of course, would have to eat those food. But surprisingly, kimchi cannot go on the table. because kimchi has chili powder and has garlic and those food that cannot be on the table. So after doing the ritual ceremony, when we are eating, when the live people are eating the food, they would take out the kimchi and then eat with the food.
That's interesting though. Like you're right. I don't see any red thing. I don't see any kimchi. And a lot of Korean food has garlic in it, but I don't. The food that's on the table doesn't have garlic. Yeah, interesting.
So on Chuseok, we especially eat this special food called songpyeon. What's songpyeon?
It's like a rice cake. And inside there's like all sorts of fillings that you can have, like sweet sesame seeds or something like that.
Yeah. So they grind. Usually they would grind the sesame seed and mix it with like sugar or honey and put it in the songpyeon, the rice cake. Yo, hello, Tony.
Hello.
Yes. So if you have any questions about Chuseok, throw us any questions that you would like to ask.
I think someone asked I think Eve asked do people need to bow or something during Jesa?
People bow during the ritual ceremony for several times, and we also have like a steps during the ritual ceremony. So first bowing is like saying hello. Second bowing is like those ancestors. I can't exactly remember what it is, but second bowing is like ancestors saying like, "Oh, how have you been?" And third bow is like we bow for a long time so that we give time for ancestors to eat the food. Are you guys going to dance again? Probably in the future, but currently because of the COVID situation, we cannot learn or engage in like very active things. When do we celebrate the ceremony?
Okay, good question. Wait, is she talking about Chuseok in general?
I think Chuseok.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about Chuseok has three. Holiday for Chuseok has 3 days of holidays. So first day is like preparation day. You go to your hometown or your relative's house and then prepare food. And the middle day is the main Chuseok, and this day is when you do the ritual ceremony. And then after resting for a while, the last day you would go back to your house.
If you're asking about the date, this year Chuseok falls on the 1st of October. But this date always changes every year because for Korean events, Korean traditional events, they always follow the lunar calendar and not the Gregorian calendar. So last year it was 13th of September, I think. But this year it's 1st of October. It changes every year and you must check.
So, but yeah, it's good. Like everyone has their, I guess everyone has their opinion, but this is what Korean, like our ancestor or Korean society believed in those days, and it's passing down to us. So even these days, for Koreans who believe in like Christian, Catholic Christians, they might omit this ceremony and just go to church with their family and then just gather with their family to have dinner. So I guess these days, the more meaningful thing is to gather with family. Because they're busy with their life, they're working, going to school, preparing for a job, and living apart from each other. Whereas in history, Korean people, their family, entire family, like your cousin, your uncle's family, used to live in same village, so you could see them very often in your life. But these days, it's quite hard to do that. So that's more meaningful to people, I guess. 추석 좀 외로운데, 리아 언니. Yes. Yeah, and imagine me spending alone in Australia for Chuseok. And last year we used to have Chuseok event where Korean people living in Australia like throw some event. But this year because of COVID we couldn't do that. So I was pretty sad. Does it go for 2 days? My wife's family was doing things over 2 days. So usually for first day they would prepare the food, and then second day they would do the ritual ceremony and eat the food, and then enjoy some activities like Korean traditional game, or they go somewhere together near their house. Chuseok for 3 days, but we take sweets in the first day and visit the cemetery for our family, so it's kind of similar. And so Eve has mentioned something very important. Even for Korean people, on the main day of Chuseok, they might visit the cemetery as well, depending on the family. 민석찡 미안해 형. 허주에 혼자 사는 거 까먹었어요. 화이팅. 나나나. I guess it's a hard time for everyone, and as you grow up, I think there are times that you can't always spend with family. That's what I learned living alone in Australia. 파이즈랑 추석 보낼 수 있나요? Yeah,
보낼 수 있는데 보내기 싫어요.
Because this guy is always spending time with other people, leaving me alone.
No.
Yes, 역시. So, but it's okay because we have you guys.
Yeah, always very thankful every week.
So, and also important tip for everyone here, people bow, we're not talking about just leaning your upper body. You might have seen people going down on the ground to bow. So for bowing, during the ritual ceremony on Chuseok, we go down on the ground to bow. But when you're doing bowing to your ancestor, ghost, we do it 2 times every time, whenever we do bowing. So I said there is like a steps to say hello, to let our ancestor eat, and then say goodbye, those kind of thing. Whenever we bow, we would always bow 2 times, and then like bow our upper body at the end. So when you are bowing to live people, for example, your grandparents, your uncle's family, your aunt, you shouldn't bow twice, because bowing twice means like you're doing it to dead people. So they will scold you. Like, how dare you? I'm not dead yet. So you would bow only once.
Question, I've got a question suddenly. So if bowing twice is for dead people, that means on Solar, when you bow, you only bow once.
Yes.
If you bow twice, then you're screwed.
Yes, so they won't give you 세뱃돈.
No, I want 세뱃돈. That's why I'm bowing.
남자들만 하는 거 아니에요? Good point. So, traditionally,
괜찮아?
Don't pretend that you care for me. Traditionally, only 남자들, only guys used to bow, but these days, everyone does it. So, for example, in my family, like, because there is still a bit of tradition left behind, so guys would pour the alcohol and those kind of detailed ceremony, but women would also bow to ancestors. to my ex so I can wish that on his path. Oh.
My God.
But don't do that because it's still the bowing is still like showing respect. So
Oh yeah, true. Just don't bow at all.
yeah, just go and slap. Yeah. I guess that's our habit, mixing Korean and English together in our conversation.
Yeah, he said that, and none of us realized it at all.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't have an ex.
That's why I was wondering, like, what ex is she talking about?
I just wanted to make a joke.
Kimchi slap, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Oh shit, I was gonna say something. Yeah. So I heard that these days people take this Chuseok ritual ceremony as more of like a tradition compared to a religious thing.
Yeah. And more people are omitting this ritual ceremony, and instead, because they have like a long holiday, maximum like 6 days of holiday, so some people just go traveling abroad. So some people are saying, oh, it's sad that we are sort of losing a tradition, but still a lot of people are following the old tradition and doing those ritual ceremony and stuff. So I strongly suggest people when they visit Korea during this period, you try out this ritual ceremony.
Yeah, I want to try that also. Oh my God, I've got a long bucket list. Chuseok, I want to spend Solar, and I want to try like making kimchi traditionally.
Yeah. You won't be able to do that because now you're all alone.
Yeah, but like I have a Korean friend, but he doesn't want to invite me to his house.
Oh, because he left me first.
So I don't know. I'll just find someone else.
PC방도 혼자 가겠지. So yeah, compared to Chinese autumn festival, we know that they eat like mooncakes and stuff, but in Korea it's similar but a bit different. 같이 가자 파야지 나도 김치 만들고 고고.
Yeah.
I think, but you might give up in in the midway through.
Why?
Usually when they do kimjang, when making kimchi for entire year, so let's say, the counter word for kimchi is pogi. So one wonbok, entire wonbok is han pogi. So for entire year, let's say you have 3 members in your family, you would at least need 50포기 to 100포기.
Oh my God.
I'm not 무시하다. It's just the way it is. You have to do 100포기, 100.
Oh my God.
100 원벅.
Wait.
원벅 100개.
And that's for how many 식구? How many people?
3 members of people. 3 members.
So if I have a family of 4, then that's
more.
150?
And also depending on how much you eat kimchi throughout year. But you know, Korean people, they eat kimchi throughout the year, so you know how much we need. So to briefly talk about kimjang, you have to wash each wonbok with salt water, and then soak them in salt water for 1 day, and then you have to make a huge bucket of sauce, and then you have to 묻히다, like put the sauce on the wonbok. And then when I say 묻히다, the sauce, you have to lift each leaf of wonbok and put sauce in there.
Yeah. So, and sorry, what do you mean by sauce? Like, what is the sauce?
So usually for kimjang, of course, chili powder, chili paste, gochujang, a lot of garlic, a lot of fermented fermented seafood. 젓, 새우젓.
Fermented. Usually it's shrimp, right? Very tiny shrimp.
shrimp. 새우젓.
Yeah.
전 김치 먹는 거 좋아해요. 매일 먹어요. Then Yamna, you need a lot of kimjang. So I think everyone might know that in Korea they have a refrigerator solely for kimchi 냉장고. So the entire 냉장고 would be filled with kimchi. And then we put the kimchi that we make from kimjang and then eat it for entire year.
Question time. How many families in Korea still do kimjang? Is it common or like 50-50? You good? Did you know Tongji?
Oh, I thought you were asking.
No, I'm asking you.
So I guess more and more people are buying kimchi from store because like factory made kimchi tastes good as well. But still, I would say kimjang is like another big event in Korea. I would say a bit higher than 35%. So even companies would throw like an event, like big event. Like for example, I think it was Mercedes or BMW that had through this event where they hire like a big square and then they challenge for Guinness World Record, like most people doing kimjang at once.
That's cute. I should probably search that up.
So a lot of people could attend that event, even foreigners, travelers. So if they throw another event like that, I think everyone can join for that.
Man. And how long does kimjang usually last? If I'm doing like baked pogi, 100 wonbok cabbages, like it's gonna last 6 hours maybe?
What do you mean 6 hours?
Like to do kimjang for the whole 100 cabbage.
No, like 2 days.
Oh, 2 days.
2 or 3 days.
Rip.
Because you have to rinse the wonbok in salt water and then soak it in the salt water for 1 day.
Oh, I see.
So you know how flappy it is, the wonbok for kimchi. That's because it's soaked in the salt water. After soaking it for 1 day, the leaf becomes very
like flappy and soft. Yes.
종갓집 김치 최고지. 종갓집 is very good brand. I agree.
Didn't they monopolize kimchi?
Not really. Like a lot of companies. It's just that 종갓집 김치 is really famous.
Okay.
여기 미국 친구 한 명 베트남 남자인데 걔는 가족이랑 김치 직접 만들었대요. So I can't remember exactly how many, but there are like, let me search it real quick.
Oh, it's definitely a lot, man. Sorry. By the way, he's searching the types of kimchi. And for those of you who are interested, kimchi doesn't just refer to the cabbage kimchi that we eat. It could be all sorts of other things.
So there are like cucumber kimchi. There can be radish kimchi. There can be anything. Even like they make kimchi out of fruits.
Wow. And then there's also kimchi that uses the pa, right?
Yeah, leek.
The leek leaf.
Oh
no. Okay, Zoe needs to leave. Does she need to know any important thing about Chuseok? Any last important thing about Chuseok?
So I would say the explanation is about Chuseok is like we have briefly explained everything about Chuseok. If you have any question, just throw in any.
I could just recap for you. So the important thing is we spoke about when Chuseok is. It's usually between September to October, depending on the lunar calendar. And then during Chuseok, people usually spend it over 3 days. They make food, they spend time with family, and they do that ritual to respect the ancestors. And also remember, one of the most 대표적인 symbolic food of Chuseok is songpyeon. I think that's the most important thing that you need to know. 아직 전에 안 먹는데 계속 음식 얘기하고 있으니까 이제 배고파서 죽어요. 죽지 마. Kimchi is similar to sushi in my country. It's just the same. What is sushi? Can you explain to us? I'm guessing it's something fermented that you eat together with food.
Yeah, I guess like Korea is very good in fermented food because we had a very long and cold winter, so people had to ferment food to last cold winter.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the exact answer, but at least more than 100.
The types of kimchi?
Yes, there are more than 100 types of kimchi.
Kmart?
Kmart 가야겠다. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Turshi has cucumber. Oh.
Kmart.
Kmart, I guess in America it's like a grocery shop.
Oh, right. In Kmart in Australia it's a different meaning.
It's like tools or like
furniture, household
stuff.
Yeah.
비비비비비비비비. Hello. 떡도 먹고 싶어요. You should get 송편.
Banana uyu. Songpyeon, yes. Songpyeon is literally stocked with like stuff inside.
Now I want banana 우유. 와.
Oh no.
한국마트입니다. Where has the mop gone? Oh, it's still there.
It's there, but we're because we didn't put the phone on a stand, so we can't see it.
Kimchi has cabbage, right? So you can make kimchi literally with anything: cabbage, cucumber, wonbok, leek, onion. What else? Like
radish.
Radish, and also some other types of vegetables, even out of fruits. 여긴 H마트 있어요. 여긴 E마트 있어요 in 호주.
Isn't Ima트 also in Korea?
But it's different E마트.
Yes.
Turshi is similar in same step and everything except the onion.
Oh, interesting. I should probably search it up.
오이김치 so good. 역시 염나 좀 먹을 줄 아네. 오이김치 is like really cool. Because they usually eat it very cold sometimes.
I see.
토시.
어느 나라 food? 터키.
아니, H마트는 한국 마트 말이에요.
Yeah. Oyi kimchi. Wow, like I'm not a fan of oyi. I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan of cucumber, so I wouldn't eat.
역시 이 자식.
I wouldn't eat oyi kimchi. Yeah, but normal kimchi is enough.
당연하죠. 나중에 우리들이 플러스 염나 먹방 같이 찍자.
Yeah.
Come to Australia.
Yeah. Very easy to say that, right?
Because for us, two of us have to go, but Yomna can't come.
What? Yeah, what happened to Yomna's YouTube channel? I'm suddenly very curious.
We also haven't uploaded yet.
Yeah, we have taken a few videos recently, but it's like...
I haven't edited it yet.
Yeah, our editor is a bit lazy these days, so we are complaining a lot to our manager to ask him to get the editor to speed up.
I am manager and editor.
Yeah. What else? Kimchi. Speaking of kimchi, I'm not sure if some of you might relate to this, but I come from a culture that doesn't eat sour food like that. But recently I've been eating a lot of Korean food, and I'm starting to appreciate the importance of kimchi in any meal, because I don't know, it just makes you want to continue eating. It prevents you from getting sick of the food, I guess.
That's the power of kimchi.
And sometimes when I need something to reset my mouth.
Mm.
Like there's some flavor aftertaste in my mouth, and I need to reset that. I would eat kimchi.
If you get used to eating kimchi, you would realize that you would find yourself seeking for kimchi when you're eating pasta.
Oh my god, I can never reach that level.
Like when you're eating pasta, like you're like, I feel like kimchi. Like if there's kimchi, it would be perfect. So it is true that when in Korea, if you go to Italian restaurant, they would actually serve you kimchi. Yeah, see? They all know. 와, 역시 이 녀석은 not that level, not that level.
I'm working on it. And Phoebe from YouTube, are you Yudong? Oh, I forgot. Are you from our Discord?
음,
지금
제가 맨날 김치 먹어요. That's good.
You,
네,
네,
유정.
유정. 오, 안녕하세요.
So you scientists had said that when SARS outbroke a few years ago, Korean people were usually mostly safe because they said they eat kimchi every day. Apparently, they said kimchi increases your immune system.
Maybe because it's like vegetables plus fermented.
And a lot of garlic. Yeah. I tried kimchi multiple times and every time it tastes different. That's because everyone has their own recipe. Some people might use more garlic. Some people might use instead of using shrimp, some people might use other things like other types of soy sauce. That's why.
Wait, what was there? What were they talking about? Yeah, kimchi tastes different multiple times. I tend to like the kimchi that is a bit more spicy.
And some people like it sweet, some people like it like salty, some people like it sour.
The kimchi at Yangpyeong Haejanguk, do you think that was spicy or that was salty?
I can't remember.
You don't remember? Rip. 유정아, 안녕. Yeah. Let's see. So, you hated it because of the garlic. You hated kimchi because of garlic. Korean food has a lot of garlic, though. Yeah. Even I'm not very used to it, but I think it's not too bad. It's not too bad. 완전 GMT. 매운 김치 쩐다. Yes. Wow, you know a lot of good slang. That's good, Yamna. Yeah, talking about garlic, the Korean food has a lot of garlic. That's why I feel like when I was in Korea during lunchtime, a lot of people were brushing their teeth after lunch. So maybe that's why it influenced the culture. I'm not sure.
So there are like most important ingredient in Korean food. First is garlic, as you all know. Second is leek, and third is sesame oil. These three would often be in most of Korean food.
Yes. Sesame oil. I love kimchi, but lately I can't eat it.
I think I just don't like the types I purchased lately.
Where do you get your kimchi, grandma? And where do you get your kimchi?
I just get it from Korean store like E-Mart.
종갓집?
종갓집.
Give me all the kimchis. Wow. Wait, so you eat kimchi with like the food that your parents cook? Like,
I mean, sometimes I just eat like my meal, rice, kimchi, and kim, like that.
Oh my god. Emart, sometimes Costco.
That brand then must be not that bad.
Maybe grandma likes a different type.
Or maybe so if you put kimchi like on room temperature, it gets a bit more sour. Maybe grandma, you enjoy more sour kimchi. I don't know, or fresh ones. Sometimes I eat kimchi on its own. Wow, some like 한국인 there.
Yeah. Yamna said that sometimes they have like a
really?
cheese platter or meat platter. So she suggested we should have like a kimchi platter.
Oh, so one other combination that I can recommend you is a lot of Korean people eat kimchi with sweet potato. So they eat sweet potato and then eat kimchi at the same time because because it's 단짠, like sweet and salty. Oh yeah, grandma already knows. Oh, kimchi and sweet potato. Even at first, I thought like, oh, what's this combination? But once you try it, it's like something else. You guys should try Turshi. You would love it. Oh,
I'm not sure where to find it in our
but
city.
we'll definitely try it. Store-bought kimchi taste test video, please.
We should do that. Oh my god, content. Oh, like we do different brands.
Yeah. But like, what if we get sued?
Oh shit, yeah.
Sweet potato is good. Yeah, everyone already knows their thing.
Sweet potato fries. Who likes that? Me.
단짠. Yeah, 단짠 is what makes it good.
Yeah, the sweet potato and kimchi.
It's like sweet potato is not super sweet, but like natural sweetness. Cole sometimes has that style of sweet potato.
Oh really?
So I would say grilled sweet potato and grilled sweet potato goes well because it gets sweeter.
Hello, Phoebe.
You should do that video. Why would you get sued for a kimchi taste test video?
Because of the brand.
No.
Oh, no?
Like, because we might get really straightforward. Like, this tastes bad.
Alright, sweet potato fries. Oh shit, yeah, it's good. Speaking of like kimchi and stuff, and like all these side dishes, when I was in Korea, I went to this Italian restaurant. I went to two, and on both occasions, they gave pickles, which is still okay, and then they give like radish, Korean radish, mu on the side, and I was like, I've never seen this before.
Sorry, it might be Australia's slow internet.
Yeah. So yeah, I was saying that even in Italian restaurants in Korea, they give side dishes like pickle food, and I was pretty surprised. It's nothing bad, but I was just surprised.
Okay, then we will try it next time. They will even sponsor you. Yeah. That's what usually happens. We'll see. You know, when they sponsor you, usually if it's food company, they will send a bunch of their products. So our fridge might be filled with kimchi after we get sponsored.
Yeah. Kimchi. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Oh my god. Like buy a bunch of what other brands are there? I'm pretty interested to know. The only one I know is Chungachip. That's it.
There are several kimchi. But after buying all of those, you need to take some home because I can't eat it.
There's no way I'm bringing that home. There's no way I can eat that. There's no way I can eat kimchi at my house. It just, I don't know.
My dream is to sponsor by kimchi brand one day. Oh, you can do that.
Yeah, especially all the content that you are making and will make in the future. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Maybe Korea Air might even sponsor you, Asiana. They'd be like, oh my god, we want Yomna to come to our country and showcase our country. You can do it. Yeah, that's our dream also though. Like imagine one day we get an email from Korean Air.
Korean Air. Excellence in flight. Korean Air.
Yeah. So, oh my god, speaking of traveling, we really want to travel to Korea after COVID and do like a vlog. Film every single city that we go to, film the food.
Yes. Whatever we say on the live or our video, we can actually show you the real thing. So we can show you 찜질방, we can show you like PC방 and everything. Although he's going to PC방 alone.
Yeah.
Tell Korean Air to sponsor me too. Excellence in YouTubing.
You'll know who's to.
I just want to move to Korea and meet a nice 아줌마 who will give me kimchi for free.
I'm not sure how you can do that. Maybe you can do arba like.
or you can just meet Korean guy who cooks really well because I've seen some guys who make their own kimchi at home. MC 할까?
Korean guys who make kimchi at home. Oh, that's very 멋있다.
Yeah, 요생남. Don't you know 요생남? 요생남 is 요리하는 섹시한 남자.
Ooh, darkness strategy. Wait, what?
Yeah, he just said his type.
Yeah. So we have another 10 more minutes to this live video. If you have any questions about what we spoke about today, this is your chance to ask us. It can be anything.
아하. 민석 씨 착한 한국 남자 좀 소개 please.
Oh my god. Yeah, 소개. You know a lot, right?
여기 거의 한국인.
Please write that slang down, please, for the fans. I need to, what slang? Huh? Oh. I literally use English.
Or the 시민 요생남.
Oh, 요생남. someone cooks for me. 요생남.
요리하는 섹시한 남자.
Someone who cooks for me, yeah. Be careful, Yamna is like 금사빠, so if you do live video of you cooking, be careful. Yeah. 요생남, interesting. I didn't know that.
당연히 모르지. 하이 김치 잘 먹을 수 없잖아. 한국인 아니야.
마음에 들어. Oops. Yeah, wait, I saw that Yomna, apparently I heard that Yomna likes guys that speak good Korean, I think. So definitely all Korean men is under her radar. Shut up, Islama. 김치 잘 먹어야지. Right. What shall be our topic next week? I think a lot of our fans have requested us to do a lot of different topics, but what's a good topic that we shall do next week? Do you guys have any recommendations? 경상도 사투리는 under pressure. Wow, easy, dude. Like your hometown is like 경상도. You should know a lot of 경상도 people, right? Don't me. You know. It's alright. Like, he knows. Like, I'll try and like squeeze him of all the information and then let you know. Yeah.
Very specific. Very specific criteria there.
175.
Not even 6 or 7. 175.
Wow, that's a very specific. Pretty sure you know some, right? I mean, like, yeah, pretty sure you're. Wait a minute. This is why there's a lot of 경상도 people in our group chat. Wait a minute.
What do you have in mind?
멋있잖아. Yeah.
For topic?
We did taxi last week. Oh, we can talk about like Korean food culture, like what to do, do's and don'ts at the dinner table, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like what type of food, like
Yeah.
that's interesting. We'll definitely talk about that. Easy. Next week's topic, to all of you that are in this live video. Next week's topic will be about Korean dinner culture.
Yes.
Dining culture. Sorry. 사투리 영상 고고.
사투리 영상 고고. Or we can just teach about 사투리 since everyone is so like into 사투리.
Yeah. Why? Can you like introduce some 사투리 to them?
I don't know. Like if somebody comes up to you and tell you, "Oh, speak English." Like what would you say? What sentence will you say?
Get wasted on camera promise.
See? Oh, it's the same thing. Get wasted on camera. I promise it will get you views.
Get wasted.
That's right. I couldn't remember what we talked about last week. We are uploading IGTV on Instagram, so you can always go back and refer to the video. Everyone is so into 사투리. 나만 있어 아직. 자기소개 해야지.
자기소개 in 사투리 억양.
It's so embarrassing though.
I have to check if there's any Korean in here before I do it.
Yeah, you show us your skill.
Yamna always like 사투리 쓰는 남자.
Say it. You always practice 사투리.
Who, Yamna?
You.
Me? Nah, like I can't do it off the bat like this.
He's always practicing his broken 사투리. So I'm fed up with it.
Yeah, go.
Cool.
Probably like on Discord later. I don't know. We'll see. Nah, on Discord, not here. I can't do it here, especially on like live video when we're gonna save it on Instagram and then leave it on the Instagram page. I can't do that. Yeah. Somebody said something. I don't know. Yeah. Satsuri. Talking about Satsuri. Do you guys know that Satsuri changes depending on the region in Korea? So I feel like Gyeongsangdo, which is like bottom right side of Korea, is very rough, and they tend to very rough, and there's a lot of intonation, and I think that's the characteristic.
Whereas Chungcheongdo is like slow and very short and simple.
Very slow, sleepy. It sounds like they're sleeping or something. Jeollado, which is bottom left-hand side of Korea. I'm not sure how to differentiate.
I would say it's a bit fast.
Really? Fast. Oh, right.
The feeling is really quick.
And for Jeju Island, this is interesting because
it's just different language.
Yeah, you just can't understand it. It's like, yeah, you can't understand it. And apparently they have one extra character in their writings, which is like a dot, which used to be from old Hangul. But of course, Koreans don't use that these days in modern Korean. 네, 가시나? What?
가시나 밥 먹었나? Like that.
Yeah. What else? So I was watching this lecture about Satsuri. That lecture was just about like Korean language and dialect. And the professor, who was a Korean, said that for Gyeongsangdo, bottom right-hand side of Korea, for that part of Korea, the fishing industry is very big, and they used to fish a lot in the past. So when people fish, people that work in the fishing industry, they need to be very quick and they need to be very fast. That's why their language evolved and became very quick and short
and
rough because of the fishing culture. That's what I heard.
Yeah, apparently I think a lot of people know about 사투리. 밥 묻나? 밥 묻나 is the question. 밥 묻다 is the answer.
And apparently, if the sentence ends with na, the meaning is different compared to the sentence that ends with no. So I always get both of them mixed up, but I think na is the one that is a yes or no answer. Pamuna. Versus
depending on the context, I guess. Sorry guys, time to go. Have a great weekend. You too, Grandma. Thanks for joining us today. We also have to go because the time is going to end soon. I forgot you guys are gonna upload this to YouTube, so Faiz roasting me about being Kumsapa is gonna be available to the whole world. What if I become famous and Faiz ruins my career?
It's alright, like we'll probably delete the video like a long time later. By the time we get
first we will get famous.
Yeah. And then we'll start like cleaning up our Instagram and YouTube so that we don't leave any embarrassing moments. 이와 가는 뒤. Wow, Hansor, you're like Satsuri master right here. Is it because you're always chatting with someone? But yeah, we've got like another 2 more minutes left. in this video. We really want to thank everyone every week for joining our videos. Always, always very thankful. And as promised, next week we'll talk about the eating culture. Obviously, eating culture might include food. So Yomna, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Very important. Don't delete the dancing video. Yep. Maybe yeah. Hansel only talks Satri to Satri some 남자. Ooh. Damn, the standards. Those are standards. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot of people in Australia right now who use Satri.
The whole world. This background. Oh my god.
So psychedelic. I love it. Yeah.
Wing, 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 wing.
So we want everyone to take care of themselves for 1 week. Don't miss your meals.
Yes, technically it's Chuseok, still Chuseok. So everyone, if you can visit a Korean store, you can try the Songpyeon. Yes, and try to enjoy like how Koreans spend their Chuseok. And we're going off in 45 seconds.
전화치면 되고 나면 오. Yes. We'll try. I'll try.
Okay, everyone. So thanks for joining us today. And then next week we're gonna come back with other topic. We'll think about it. And until then, stay safe and happy Chuseok. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. All right. About 15 more seconds left. Always very thankful to everyone. Stay tuned. And if you have any questions or suggestions, always DM us. Always open. 즐거웠어요.
Bye.
다음에 봐요. 오케이. 땀커 기대된다. 선생님 풍성한 한가위 보내세요. Oh, I should end this. I forgot. All right, to those that are on YouTube, also, we're always very thankful for you to join us. And we'll end the stream now. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye. And